This, I think, is the ultimate little EDC pouch to slip into your pocket wherever you're going. I've taken this all over the world. I've taken it into stadiums. I've taken it absolutely everywhere. So it is a little Osprey pouch straight away. I think it's classed as one of their card wallets. And inside, if we go straight away inside, got some cash straight away. A hair bubble. I have daughters, so a hair bubble is essential. Our little tape measure. They're one of those IKEA ones. What else do we have here? We have plasters. I have a selection of plasters in here, which we'll get to. I have a little magnifying glass, just one of those little tiny magnifying glasses, super thin, really useful, especially as you get a little bit older and you can't see things, especially if you forget your glasses or something. I also have in here phone numbers, absolutely essential. Some important phone numbers in there, and also a blank piece of paper. We all have a mobile phone, which means we never remember anybody's phone number. I have some ibuprofen. I have a tiny little sewing kit, which is of needles, a bit of thread, spare buttons, and a safety pin. Got some more safety pins in here because I think they're incredibly useful. I have a tissue, just the one, but a tissue as well. What else do I have? I have a antiseptic wipe, really important, you know, basic first aid, get it clean, use the antiseptic wipe. A couple more little blister plasters there, and some more plasters, just a few plasters, that's it, but different sizes, really important. You don't need lots and lots, but different sizes. Then I also have something very essential here, this is actually gaffer tape. So gaffer tape, a bit different to duct tape, just as strong, but it doesn't leave a sticky residue. And it's also not black. So it's this kind of greeny colour, but it doesn't really matter what colour, as long as it's not black. So you can actually write on it as well if you've got a Sharpie or something like that. And that's all around just a bit of cut off credit card. And got some, what are these? These are antihistamines, really important. Antihistamines, always carry some antihistamines if you can. A big paper clip. Piece of wire, poking for use for basically, and some safety pins. I just find safety pins really useful. And then a mini Bic lighter, just a mini one, and wrapped around it is just a couple of Ranger, well, it's just a single Ranger band. So you've got something to light a fire if you need to, or just light a candle if you go to a pub or something like that. Really useful as well, this piece of kit here. This is one of the rolling square, I think it's 6-in-1. So you take this off and you've pull these off, and you've got USB-C to USB-C, USB-A, all sorts. Really handy and very, very small. So you can always, if you've got a charging point, you can at least charge your mobile phone, because obviously this is too small for a actual battery pack. And then a Fisher space pen. Always useful to have something to write, especially you've got a piece of paper there. And the Fisher space pens are great. This is the one, the bullet ones, I think it's classed as. Really small. It's not going to leak, so you can take it wherever you want to, and it's always going to work when you need it to. Piece of string. This, I think, is the micro cord. I think I've got a meter of it there. Very, very strong cord. And then we have this. So I do take this out if I'm traveling on an aeroplane, but this is one of the very small Swiss Army ones. Oh, actually, no, this is the jet setter. Forgive me, I changed this around the other day. So this is the jet setter. So whenever I travel on flights, I always carry this, because it's approved. Only got these tiny scissors, and then there's a little multi-tool here. But really important, it's got tweezers. I don't know about you, but I'm often find the tweezers really useful. I get splinters for some reason, loads of sort of stuff that I do. And toothpick, again, useful, even for like cleaning up bits of the USB-C on your phone and things like that. So very useful, I find this. That is the jet setter. So I used to have, like, the small Swiss Army one. That's like the little knife. Always have to use to take that out. But now with the jet setter, I keep it in, and I have used that. I've travelled that in my pocket and all sorts of things to go through airports. Paracetamol as well. I've got paracetamol, ibuprofen, and antihistamines. And then the last thing are just some anti-diarrhea tablets as well. And that, there's one more thing as well. Yeah, this is just a little thing. Probably don't really need it, but I quite like always knowing where my directions for some reason. And so I've got a little tiny button compass, a good quality one. So it's quite expensive, that one, but it was worth it because it's relatively good quality. And that is everything that I carry in this tiny little pouch. And I say, I've taken this all over the world, travel a lot around the UK, go to events and things like this. Always in my pocket, whether it's the pub with my mates, They take the mickey out of me for it, obviously. But always useful to have, I find, these bare essentials with me.